FOMO in gaming has been one of the major topics of discussion in online discourse, but most of the time it is within the context of how publishers use it to make us spend money on their games, most especially the live service ones. And as much as it is an important discussion to have, I haven't seen discussions about it on the cultural or communal level, how the internet kind of made it a big part of gaming culture or even internet culture as a whole. It is usually talked about as a manipulation tactic, instead as a cultural factor. Nowadays, a game releasing isn't just a game releasing anymore, it is a cultural event on its own. The time period between the game's reveal, its marketing, and even its release month is an entire cultural event. There was a study that stated people spend more time consuming content on video games than actually play them. People don't play games but experience them through online discourse, and it causes a lot of problems, including FOMO. A recent example of this is the release of Silksong. Think of the hype train leading to Silksong's release, right from its initial 3-second reveal at Nintendo Direct. All the videos talking about it, the excited posts you see on Reddit, even the discussions you have with your friends in the group chat. It was such a major cultural moment for obvious reasons. Even the game's release month was a cultural event with memes, videos, reviews, and everyone talking about this game, and it created that you had to be there feeling. A lot of people played this game just to be a part of the discourse, and those that didn't just simply consume content around that game. People that likely would never play the game in their entire lives talk about the game as if they played it. And it is not isolated to Silksong. Every major game, console, news, or controversy is a whole cultural moment. You don't just consume them, you experience them. And corporations understand this and exploit that factor. That's why FOMO is at its biggest with live service games, not just because of how corporates exploit them, but also due to the fact that live service games are the best breeding grounds for it to grow. One of the things about live service games is that they are really good at cultivating a community, creating an entire culture around said game. Every major update isn't just an individual experience, but a communal one. So of course, FOMO will be a thing in these games. And it is even messing up single player games for me. People feel pressure to play every single hot game of the month so that they won't feel left behind. Social media pages of those games will be posting about that game, sometimes releasing statistics of what the players are up to in that game. So yes, FOMO sucks, and I really hate it. In my previous video, I said Silksong is the first game I have ever played day one. So it is the first time I have joined a hype train and joined everyone into playing this during launch week. And it was exhilarating, to be honest, talking excitedly with my friends and expressing the euphoria of finally getting to play a long anticipated game that I honestly didn't wait that long for. Hell, during the first few days of Silksong's release, I enjoyed watching videos of people expressing their experiences with the game and seeing those memes around that game. I did experience the culture around it and it was nice. But at the same time, I was playing Ninja Gaiden Sigma before the game was even released and dropped this to play Silksong. I did feel pressure to experience the game's contents as soon as I could, most especially when my friends already beat Act 3, and I constantly asked myself why I even played these games, with the questions even being bigger every time I encounter a particular friction within that game. It kind of sullied my experience with playing this game, unlike with Hollow Knight where I play the game at my own pace, even beating the Radiance, and I still get spoilers about part of the game. I actually experienced FOMO with Silksong. I have beaten Act 2 and I have gotten the normal ending of the game, and I have dropped the game. I will still play the game later, but I think I have experienced what I want from it, and I guess I won't play it till maybe the DLC releases or if I feel like playing Act 3. But at the very least, it will be on my own terms with little pressure, and I think I've recovered from the FOMO. Now I get FOMO for Hades too. Like, come on man, so many games I really want to play right now. But yeah, FOMO sucks. It's kind of inevitable. It's a social phenomenon, and there are several videos talking about it and discussing how you can control FOMO. But I think I've enjoyed video games best when I just simply pick the game that interested me, play the game on my own pace, with no noise on social media and no spoilers and no random ass dude on the internet telling me to get good every single time I complain about the starting mechanic in a video game. It's nice to play games without noise and buzz and online discourse surrounding it. And I think, yes, so FOMO sucks. I don't know how to end this at all, but FOMO sucks actually, and it really sucks that it's a problem in the industry, not just in the industry but on the community level. And I think that's it. Thanks for watching.